Hi guys, it's Tanya and I'm back with another kitchen video. I've been doing some kitchen videos over the past few days and now I'm just sort of breaking them down and putting them into different segments. So today is about my kitchen cutlery drawer. I actually have 4 drawers. Anyway, and I cleaned them all out and reorganized it. So check it out. Hi, so we're back in the kitchen and I'm going to be organizing the cutlery drawers. It's cutlery. That one's kind of empty. It's not that bad. This one is a disaster. That's all my utensils. And then this is sort of baking stuff. It's mostly my Pampered Chef things. I used to sell Pampered Chef. And then this one is just, I need a roll of tin foil, but other than that, it's just my oven mitts and some saran wrap and stuff. And then I have all this cutlery, all this plastic stuff. Now, the only ones that use it are my kids. And no, I don't have 18 kids. I only have 2, so why do we have all this cutlery? And they discovered these things in the grocery store, and they thought that would be fun to take for lunches, because the other kids have them. So now that we have those, do we need the IKEA stuff? And I love IKEA, and I hate to get rid of it, but we have many sets of it in here, so I really don't need all that. So I have to pare it down, see which ones they like the most, and then get rid of the rest. So I need some kind of storage system for that. I could leave it in these 3 little bins, but I don't know. And then I'm going to put this stuff down on the shelves, because in here I do have like plastic trays, but they end up sliding all over the place. So I'm going to put some of that stuff down. So I'm going to go clean out the drawers, take everything out, and start from scratch. Okay, I'm back. I have cleaned out all the drawers. They're all empty. This isn't shelf paper in here. This is just the bottom of the drawers. It just happens to be white. Here is everything that was in the drawers, but right now I'm actually just wiping everything down. It's all lemon fresh and lovely, because I figure if I'm going to go through all this, I might as well wipe everything down and clean it all off and do my spring cleaning in January. I'll have to go back obviously and clean once spring actually hits, I'm sure, but it's just nice to have everything clean. If you're going to do this, you might as well do it right. Okay, so now I'm going to sort through everything and figure out what's going back in the drawers. Okay, so the drawers are done. It's actually now the next day. I just couldn't get this done yesterday. Anyway, so here are the drawers. The little cutlery things I just put here. They're in the trays that they were in yesterday, the little containers from IKEA, and I just took the lids off and just pared it down a little bit. I'll show you where I put the extra cutlery. Okay, I put them in here where the chip clips were. These are all those weird ones that they have that they like for school lunches. I put those in there, and then the extra cutlery I just put there in the door in case they want it, and I just moved the paper bags and the straws down to there. Okay, so that's where the extra stuff lives now, over in the pantry. And I'm just missing some spoons right now because they're in the dishwasher, which is running next to me. My salad tongs go there, and then I have these scrapers for Pampered Chef. If you have any stoneware from Pampered Chef, that's what that's for. We're down to 1 can opener. I had 3 on the go for some reason. The waiter lever and can opener are there, and then this knife I like for cutting tomatoes. It's excellent, and I use it for other vegetables as well. And now this drawer is looking better. This is my little silicone spoons, and then I have my wooden spoons and my meat tenderizer I just put in there. And then all the spatulas are in here. I don't like these really big ones, but my husband uses them, so that's fine. I just have them in there. I like this little one. And then my spaghetti spoon and my regular spoon. My pizza cutter. My grater is back in there. I don't use it a whole lot, so I just tuck it back in there. My potato masher is in there. This is for corn. My husband and my oldest one, they don't like corn in their teeth, so they like to peel the corn off the cob. And then down in here are my peelers, my garlic press. This is a big cutter. It doesn't fit great in that drawer, but that's okay. And then my apple cutter back in there. And then this one looks better. So I have the big tongs over here and the barbecue brush. And in this drawer, it's just kind of a mishmash of little things. It's like the thing that the kids dip the eggs with when they're dyeing eggs, egg separator, the little corn holders, the chain thing that you lift the turkey up with. And then these things are for my cricket cake. These are orange peelers. I've never used them, but they're in there in case anyone wants to try. And then my measuring spoons, I've never used these ones. I just bought them because they're cute, because I collect nesting dolls, so I just thought that was adorable. I may use them someday. And then my scoops, I use those for cookies and muffin and cupcakes. Just good to measure that way. My cheese grater, my whisk, and these are the measuring spoons that I like to use. Those ones like that. And they're so fun. And you just slide depending on the measurement you need. And then my pastry roller, my icing thing, and then way back here I keep the thermometers because I don't like the spike, and these tend to flip, so they're sticking up, and I'm always scared someone's gonna poke themselves in the eye, so I keep them back there. And then this drawer, this bottom drawer didn't change. It's just this stuff, my oven mitts, the trivets, the funnel, and the little shape things for pancakes and eggs. So that's back in there. And then in this corner cabinet that I showed on the other video with my Christmas stuff, I just have my spray down in there, because in the morning when I cook an egg, I just keep the spray right there. And then my tea towels are just going to be stacked there. The rest are in the wash. So, and that's right next to my sink. So there we go. This stuff was what was left over. I just have to find a home for these things. Like, these are the lids of those plastic cutlery things that are in the drawer now. Those are the extra can openers. The barbecue stuff needs to find a home. The barbecue little buddy there. And this is like cookie cutters and stuff. But I'm going to do a baking cupboard. So the cookie cutters will go in there. And everything else here will either be given away or will find a home at some point. Okay, so that was my cutlery drawer. I think it turned out really good. If you're overwhelmed by the whole idea of organizing your kitchen, start with something small like a drawer and empty it out and clean it. Don't take everything out and then shove it all back in. Clean out the drawer. There's no point in organizing everything if it's going to be put back on top of dirt. So wipe everything down, and then don't stick everything back in the cupboard, because if it's cluttered and it's a mess, if you just put all the same stuff back in, it's going to happen again. So pare it down. You saw I had 3 can openers. I didn't even know. I knew I had 2. I didn't know I had 3. So I don't need 3 can openers. So put all that stuff aside. You saw that I just filled that wire bowl with all the extra stuff. So put everything aside and then leave it, and then get back to it once you're done the entire room. So I did that with every drawer. I've gone through, it's taken me, today is Tuesday, it took me the weekend and yesterday to do my kitchen. So it took me 3 days to go through and wipe everything down, clean everything out, and reorganize. And each cupboard I found I was left with a little bit of extra stuff at the end, and I have it all on the floor behind me. So I'm going to do a video about how to deal with that, whether I donate it, whether I toss it, whether I sell it, I don't know. But just take anything extra like that and deal with it at the end, because once you're done your entire kitchen, you may have created a new home where some of those things can go. A lot of it I find is stuff that belongs back in other rooms. This desk area, I did that one yesterday, and I had junk drawers and everything, and it's envelopes, it's pencils and pens, it's that kind of stuff, which needs to live here at the desk where I'm sitting right now. So a lot of it has to just be placed in its proper room. So like I said, I'll do a video about that. And so the whole kitchen's done. It took me 3 days, and I'm going to show the videos in different segments. And I hope these videos help you in your organizational journey. I don't know. And then I've got to move on to a different room. This craft room is begging for attention, but I still have a Christmas tree, and it's January 8th. So maybe it's the living room. I got to do the Christmas stuff. But again, we had a major downpour yesterday, so I'm so afraid to open that garage door and get started, but I do have to get that tree down. So I'll have to figure something out. Anyway, I'll stop babbling. Thanks for watching. More videos to come. I have a whole kitchen series on the go here, so stay tuned for more kitchen videos. Thanks for watching. See ya.